Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying.
What is prolonged exposure therapy? Prolonged exposure therapy is a specific type of CBT that teaches individuals to gradually approach their trauma-related memories, situations, and feelings. Prolonged exposure therapy is used to help individuals with PTSD. As you walk into a professional seminar on career counseling, you note that the instructor is drawing a hexagon on the blackboard. The instructor is most likely discussing A. David Tepperman, B. John Holland, C. Ann Rowe, D. John Kreitz. The answer is B. The instructor is most likely discussing John Holland. John Holland is known for the hexagon of the SDS because it has 6 points, which represent his 6 basic personality traits. What is prolonged grief disorder? Prolonged grief disorder is a persistent, intensive grief that impairs functioning beyond the typical bereavement period and is characterized by intense periods, which are not only distressing individuals, but they are also associated with problems in functioning. Refer to the DSM-5-TR for more information about prolonged grief disorder. What instruments should be used to conduct a suicide risk evaluation on a 56-year-old with major depressive disorder? A. The Patient Health Questionnaire. B. The Columbia Suicide Scale. C. The Ask Suicide Screening Questions. D. The Cognitive Assessment System. The answer is B. The Columbia Suicide Scale is the instrument that should be used to conduct a suicide risk evaluation on a 56-year-old with major depressive disorder, because the Columbia Suicide Severity Rating Scale is a unique suicide risk assessment tool that is a simple series of plain language questions that anyone can ask, and the answers can help clinicians identify whether an individual is at risk for suicide and assess the severity and immediacy of that risk, and they are able to gauge the level of support that individual will need. What is prophylactic counseling? Prophylactic counseling is able to provide and prevent psychological problems before they develop, and instead of waiting for problems and issues to get more serious, they are able to approach catching them early and helps people build resilience, skills, and healthier ways of thinking and behaving to help prevent psychological problems before they develop. I highly recommend doing more research on prophylactic counseling to better understand how it works and how effective it is for many individuals. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.